It's rightly said, no one can predict the future. But that doesn't stop us from making plans for the future and talking about it. Don't you think so? Hi everyone, I'm Shivani, your English coach. How are you all doing? Today's video is about the simple future tense or the future indefinite tense. Let's check out the structure of the simple future tense. Here it is. The auxiliary verb will or shall is followed by the main verb in its root form or base form. For example, I'll go to the gym in the evening. The best part about the simple future tense is that the structure remains the same with different subjects. It doesn't change with singular or plural subjects. The auxiliary verb shall is used with the subjects I and we. However, in modern English, the auxiliary verb will is preferred to shall. We use will more often. Shall is usually used in the interrogative sentences with I and we as subjects. Shall is also used in very formal sentences. Now, where and when do we use the simple future tense? Let's find out. When we talk about something that has been planned beforehand. For example, we will go for shopping in the evening. We'll go for shopping in the evening. I'll join the French classes this year. I'll join the French classes this year. Then, while offering to do something. For example, you look very tired. I'll get you some coffee. You look very tired. I will get you some coffee. Also, while promising something to do in the future. I will definitely return your book by tomorrow. I'll definitely return your book by tomorrow. Then, when we talk about a possibility in the future, for example, maybe the schools will reopen the next week. Maybe the schools will reopen the next week. So these were some of the situations or possibilities when we use the simple future tense. Now, how to form a negative sentence in the simple future? A negative sentence in the simple future tense. Simple, just insert a not between the auxiliary verb and the main verb. Just insert a not between the auxiliary verb and the main verb. For example, I will not go to school tomorrow. I will not go to school tomorrow. So you see, the not is between will and go. Will is the auxiliary verb and go is the main verb. Let's take another example. My friend will not come to meet me today. My friend will not come to meet me today. What about questions or interrogative sentences? Just change the position of the subject and the auxiliary verb. Place the auxiliary in front of the subject. Example, will you go for swimming tomorrow? Will you go for swimming tomorrow? Shall we meet in the evening? Shall we meet in the evening? There's another way of expressing simple future tense. To make a prediction or to express the intention to do something in the future, we use the phrase going to. To make a prediction or to express the intention to do something in the future, we use the phrase going to. Here's the structure. Subject plus to be verb plus going to plus the main verb in root form or base form. Subject plus to be verb. To be verb can be either am, is or are. Am, is or are. Plus going to plus main verb in root form or base form. The to be verb is conjugated according to the subject. With I, the to be verb am is used. With singular subjects, is used. And with plural subjects, are is used. Here are some examples. I'm going to join the medical profession. I'm going to join the medical profession. She's going to be a successful politician. She's going to be a successful politician. We are going to complete our work today. We are going to complete our work today. Although the tense used is present continuous tense. I am going to. It's present continuous tense. But it's used to express a future event or a state of being in the future. She is going to, I am going to, they are going to. So, although the tense is present continuous, but it expresses some future event or a state of being in the future. The rules for forming the negative and interrogative sentences with the phrase going to is just the same as we have done with will or shall. Will or shall. To form a negative sentence, we just insert a not between the to be verb and the phrase going to. We insert a not between the to be verb and the phrase going to. For example, I'm not going to join the medical profession. I'm not going to join the medical profession. She is not going to be a successful politician. She is not going to be a successful politician. To form an interrogative sentence, we place the to be verb in front of the subject. We place the to be verb in front of the subject. Are you going to join us for a movie tonight? Are you going to join us for a movie tonight? Is she going to be a successful politician? Is she going to be a successful politician? Now, there's another way of speaking about the future. We can simply use the present continuous tense. We can also use the present continuous tense to speak about the future. For example, we are leaving for Delhi tomorrow. We are leaving for Delhi tomorrow. We are not leaving for Delhi tomorrow. We are not leaving for Delhi tomorrow. That's a negative sentence. Are we leaving for Delhi tomorrow? Are we leaving for Delhi tomorrow? And that's an interrogative sentence. While speaking or talking, shall and will are used in their contracted forms. For example, I'll, she'll, will, they'll, and so on. Well, that brings us to the end of today's lesson. How did you find it? So it's time to sign off. Take care. Bye.